Ashley Unravels is now live. Streaming makers and crafting, Crochet and Chill 84. Hello.
Good evening, Lady Patrick Quinn. I'm just getting some stuff
Hello.
set up. Hello, Dr. Asparagus. My stand is deciding to act up. How are you both doing tonight? Any better than earlier today?
Twitch volumes really just be doing whatever they want.
Oh, does it have me low? Or am I loud?
You're fine for me.
Okay. It might not be Twitch. It might have been I was knocking the microphone. I want to see where this camera lands because...
No, it auto-adjusts my volume settings every time I change windows. It's super annoying.
Let's see. Okay, so it's up here tonight. I have not seen the temperature yet. How's the weather where you all are at today? Need the 27th temperature.
Not really, no. High was 43 today, it was cloudy. I know I asked the weather question. I don't remember the other question that I asked, but that's okay. It's 48.25 average. I think I'm changing... Well, I know I'm changing colors. I just don't know what one yet. Well, we survived to the weekend. Emphasis on the word survived. 48.25 brings us down to green. I'm just getting a pumpkin pattern. I'm not mad at it. The pumpkin patch going.
That isn't the reprieve it's necessarily expected to be.
Oh. I think earlier you mentioned that you were dealing with work and also dealing with cleaning up and stuff, and of course, baby Autumn. It's a lot. Oh, and I do greens out. Might want to start the virtual camera for TikTok. They're just watching nothing.
I want to sit alone in a dark room for the next 72 hours, but I can't do that.
Oh.
I have a cat to feed and entertain.
She said, no darkness. No, no. Except for her. Because she is the night. She is the dark. She is Bat Cat. And Lady Patriquin,
I mean, you can do that. No one is stopping you. There just might be consequences.
And Lady, how's your rug coming? I saw the pictures in Discord. And I did find my hook in the room. Yeah, that's okay. That's just a whole tool bag right there.
Rug is at 7 inches, so a little over 10% finished.
There you go. And you said it was going to take forever. Need to go. Oh. Hello. She liked and ran. Well, she knows where I'm at for the next hour. Let's get this going. Oh, and Doctor, are you going to be doing SPCA work this weekend too? Or just taking care of Kitty? And taking care of yourself. A little bit of self-care, hopefully.
Who is your fave K-pop group and who is your bias in that group?
Got 7. It used to be Mark Twain. I don't know. No. Because they've all grown up to be pretty good young gentlemen, so it's hard to choose. I know who I'm not choosing is Bam Bam. He's still too wild. Still too crazy. Oh. Doctor had to go and take care of a patient. That's the one for all the time. Famous favorite female
Twitchlet, a
group.
wild fidove appears. Twitchlet catch it using poke catch. Winners revealed in 90s.
I would say favorite female group is probably still Twice. There's only one person in that group I don't really care for. And I think it's Jurong. Is how you pronounce the one that I like in that group. What is your favorite music or favorite musical group? I just do K-pop because it's easy to default to.
For K-pop my fave is Blackpink and my bias is Lisa Obvi.
Gotta love Lisa. With her drop. I will say I walked in the mall a lot to listen to Lisa's Money song.
Vidove escaped. No one caught it. John Aswu 5 rigged.
So you're a classic K-pop fan. And then Stray Kids, which is the one that we're listening to right now. I want to say I have a favorite, but I don't. They all bring something very unique to the group. Actually, the first Korean pop group that I listened to was Beast, and they now go by Highlight. And I accidentally stumbled on the music video Fiction. And that's how I got into K-pop. Now, K-dramas, I blame my friend who popped in on my TikTok live. Because she told me
the
in
only
college.
male K-pop I have listened to at all I BTS, and if I had to pick a fave I think I'd go with Rapman.
As you should. RM is a very good leader. Now, BTS, my favorite one is V. And I'm not gonna lie, it's because he has a deep voice. I know what I like about him. It's that. And I wish that they would perform Boys with Fun more often. But they have not been lately. And I don't blame them. They've moved on from that song. But I like Boy with Fun more than Boys with Love. And the Korean dramas, yeah. Because I have been watching anime for quite some time beforehand, and my friend just asked me, hey, have you seen any K-dramas? I was like, no. And then, don't ask me what my first one was, because I can't remember.
I have only heard their radio songs other than Spring Day, which I know from the internet.
So you've heard Butter and Boys in Love. They had a lot of songs pop off later. Actually, I wonder if... Okay, I'm going to turn off temporarily YouTube attempt to. But I think it'll be okay on Twitch. Nah, I'm not going to jinx it. I don't want the copyright strike. I might pop it into Discord. It's a very fun song. In my opinion.
Do you know about everything behind the Spring Day song?
I do not. I did not get deep in the lore. Heck, Stray Kids lore is hard enough to keep up with. So feel free to tell me more if you are not crocheting on your rug. And I do think that's weird that this talk to text has a connotation and can recognize punctuation, because the way that it went up in tone when it said Spring Day song was very weird. I'd never noticed that before. I'ma make it boom, boom, boom.
Spring Day is about the Swole Fairy tragedy, and the 12th anniversary is coming up on April 16th.
The Swell Fairy tragedy. Okay. Here we go. Swell Fairy tragedy.
There are documentaries that explain the tragedy and the music video and all its symbolism.
Oh. Hi, Pixie. Long time no see. Hopefully you're doing well. She's over on TikTok. Oh, no. You're only seeing a small portion of this. We're on day 85. So, we got more. There's still more. That's the end of it. Okay. And then I'm still... Oh, crap. I minimized you, and I minimized the stream. I gotta leave that up so I can click on
It's
this.
a very emotional thing, and if you learn about everything that happened, it is absolutely heartbreaking and rage-inducing.
Oh, it happened on April 16th of 2014. I would not have known about it because I was just finishing up my college classes in Chun in Jeju City. Thank you. We were talking about it in Danny's live stream, so that's why I posted on there. I love the way that she remixed all the team songs. And then I'm reading the singing of the MV Suelo. It also reminds me of the mall. I felt like there was a mall in Korea that ended up getting shot. And of course there's Itaewon. I might be getting the city wrong, where they had the issues around Halloween and there was a crowd that ended up passing.
Make it easier, I'm HWRE now.
Oh, okay. Welcome, Pixie. It was easy on both sides. It's just one side. Technically, TikTok is supposed to be doing text to speech too. However, it has decided to not, I guess. So whatever is easier for you, I'm on all three. sinking swell result in. Oh! They're charged with murder? I love how I'm reading this but not reading it aloud because it is Wikipedia and I don't trust all the sources.
I would recommend watching these videos in this order: Spring Day music video, Spring Day MV explained, then the documentary by Italian Army, then watch the music video again knowing what everything means.
Okay. I'm going to copy that from the chat. I'm not saying I'm getting to it this weekend, but I will try to do this order. Can I actually copy and paste something onto a sticky note? Oh, maybe I shouldn't do stickies. I don't know what's going to pop up if I do a sticky note. I can put it in my Notion page. How are you doing tonight, Pixie?
Never heard of this, sounds wild.
It happened in 2014. I can tell you that much.
It's incredibly sad and moving, and it is their biggest song ever. It has literally never left the charts in Korea since it came out. I'm fabulous, ready for need.
Well then, stay
BEF.
back.
Bet. OMG.
Okay, I understand. You are going off to bed. You survived the week. You deserve your bedtime. I did hear...
Rotten Mango has great videos on the Swole and the Itaewon tragedy.
Okay, then I'm not crazy because I watch Stephanie Sue a lot. Well, I used to watch her a lot more, but I had to take a break from true crime for just a little bit of time. I think it was impacting a little bit of my mental health. / I was starting to get desensitized to the point that it was scary to me. But I know that she did the Itaewon tragedy. I remember the coverage. I don't remember the Seoul coverage. I know that they put Spring Day even in, what was the name of the show? Marry My Husband. Oh, and I
I try to avoid true crime stuff, but I'm big on disasters and tragedies.
Yeah. Because you learn a lot from them. And you hope that people learn from them and history doesn't repeat itself. We hope. But I had that down, so I'll go in that order. I could find BTS piano music. I heard the recent album there are some songs based on an HBCU. And it seems like it's getting mixed reviews.
There is a 10-hour video of BTS Spring Day piano music and it's amazing, highly recommend for background.
This one will be finished in... Oh yeah, you're probably seeing it, but you're not seeing the chapters. This is about an hour and 30 minutes in. So the next time... Because this is a 3-hour mix. But I feel like some of these songs repeat. Because I remember hearing Beautiful. I'm thinking they're repeating some of the songs. Now I'm checking.
Twitchlet a wild gothita appears Twitchlet catch it using poke catch. Winners revealed in 90s.
Definitely heard the Stray Kids song. I just want to listen to these last 3 and then, well, 4. I like Blind Spot. And then we'll switch over to the BTS playlist. Because that's about 5-10 minutes. And also, if anyone else wants to put music suggestions or song suggestions that I can find piano covers of, I am more than happy to switch up the radio. Piano covers usually let me get through on TikTok and with YouTube without having issues. So, that is why we are vibing with those. Or if it is something bad, I just had to silence it for a little bit.
Escaped. No one caught it. John Asw 5 ring.
I plan to Sunday take the picture of this so far. Trying to figure out what's big enough to give an idea of the size without my dog laying on it, which I'm pretty sure, knowing herself, she will be laying on this blanket. Well, I tried to take pictures because what's mine is hers and what's hers is hers. That is the rules of having a pet. We're almost done with this row. And then we'll do the dice flip again.
My cat has been needing my crochet pillow and it's messing it up.
Well, you know, once the pillow has been put into creation, it is now her pillow. Well, their pillow. Also, too, thank you, Pixie, for the 240 likes on TikTok. I appreciate those. I know you switched over here to Twitch and we're headed to bed, but still wanted to say thank you. This is probably my favorite song of their track list that they perform. And to be fair, it's with Lisa. Not your Lisa, with Lisa that does a lot of the anime openings.
I'm still on the ground, alien in the town, and they want me to give up right now. We only get to live one life, I know. I'm ready to take that chance, no matter what. I cannot explain this feeling in this path, was meant to be my dreams. No regrets, I love this feeling now. Spell, call it the social path. The voices in my head again. Gotta shake it off now, now or never.
I probably should check the copyrights to make sure that it's not acknowledging, like, oh, this is that song and she's singing this lyric.
I know it's gonna be lonely, as everyone keeps turning me. Boundless new surroundings, old eyes keep looking me down. I'm still in the crowd, alien in the town, and they will be
Singing can't be copyright as far as I know.
Take that chance no matter what.
I don't know. I feel like it identifies the song and they'll be like, oh, yeah, this isn't the exact way that it's performed, but that's definitely one of the ones on our list. Oh. That's weird. It's acting like Pixie came back on TikTok, but then it also says she left TikTok. That's confusing. And I'm going to switch this up now because that is the last song. The last two songs are pretty good, but this one is one of the more toxic of the two songs. So you're saying BTS has a Spring Day playlist? Yes. Spring Day. You said it's 1 hour, though. Oh, it's just a loop. Okay. That does make more sense why I felt like sort of a funeral song. finished with this row. I'm going to keep this on my legs though, but we have our pumpkin row. It's giving this is giving right now currently this vibe, like these colors from PBS Kids. I'm going to turn this shirt into one of those poncho shirts one day, but I'm just like seeing it with the yellow and the pastels. This is a shirt I thrifted and it was already too small, but this is a for a later project. And let's still gonna have the music going, but we need our dice roller. 1 or 2 we work on Piplup, 2 or 3, or 1 or 2 we work on Piplup, 3 or 4 we work on the Star Cardigan, 4 or 5 we work on the other project that's in the other room. It says I'm just supposed to keep working on this Piplup. Okay, so let's switch over. We know this is done so far. We're up to his foot. I'm gonna go ahead and trim him up a little bit. Hello, welcome to TikTok. I see that there is someone viewing. I think it's Pixie again. Is this a potential mistake to trim as I go? Absolutely. Am I still doing it? Absolutely. This is one of those projects where I never done it before, so I am not making this into a tutorial. This is purely vibes.
Twitchlit a wild rose raid, F, appears Twitchlit catch it using, poke catch, winners revealed in 90s.
I didn't know Rose Raid had 2 different forms. I thought it was just female. And then tomorrow in the morning, I do plan on going live, but it will not be on this Twitch channel. It's going to be on my YouTube or on TikTok, and it's Ashbury Art, because I'm going to be working on some admin stuff for my small business. So if anyone wants to join, but that profile does not have a Twitch to it. Unless I should do it over here, but I feel like I should probably keep them separate.
Rose Raid, F, escaped.
Okay, now I want to see what a Rose Raid female
John
and male
asked
looks like. Excuse me. I am going to have to go grocery shopping though tomorrow. I've repeated that twice. I'm just going to see if they have any other covers. Just because, not that I'm not vibing with it, it's just I also don't want to start crying necessarily on stream. What am I looking for? Oh, and the first full week of April, so April 5th through the 11th, I am still going to be streaming in real time. Well, not IRL, not in the places we'll be at, but I will have to be in office at my day job on the 7th through the 10th. So those streams might just be a little bit quieter because I'm probably going to be coming home after being overstimulated, just as a heads up. It's not y'all's company, it's just they're calling everyone back into office for that week. So there will be twice as many people. As well as trying to act proper. Okay. Piplo's feet. I already did the one. And now I have to do black crossed. I hope I did that right. I feel like this was a space before. One space in black to yellow to black transition. I'll say this much. Boys with Fun is more of the Appa Man vibe for BTS. But then again, you might not have seen Appa Man. I forgot about IU. I do listen to her songs too. She's more in the K-R&B scene.
I know of BTS and Stray Kids, and that's it for male K-pop groups.
Oh. IU is in a male K-pop group. She's a solo artist. I do know some males. Obviously, BTS, Stray Kids. Stray Kids were on a show called Kingdom. And on there, they feature B2B, which is a four or five member male K-pop group that was more around when GOT7 was. And also, there's ATEEZ, which has a pirate theme to their music. So that might interest you. I only know a couple more of them because I do K-pop workouts every so often. I know N-Hyphen is going through something right now. And I know TXT...
I like BTS because of all the philanthropy and advocating they do for mental health. Have you seen them speak at the UN?
I feel like I did. It was a while... It wasn't recently, right?
No, it was a while ago.
Yeah. They're UN ambassadors. That's part of the reason why I like Stray Kids. Each of them donate money on their birthday to different organizations. Lino has adopted 2 children, and Felix works for UNICEF, and now he's a global ambassador for the French in Korea. So I've been focusing on their up and comings. BTS has done quite a bit for their community. Okay, now we're on the other end of Piplup. So I need another stitch marker. This is the last stitch of his foot. So it needs to start over here. I believe. Here's the thing. If I mess up in the tapestry, you just keep repeating the mistake, and it's not a mistake anymore, it's a pattern. The way it's sad that I just tied that to do probably 2 more stitches. Come looking. This needs to be yellow now.
After the Swole Ferry tragedy, a lot of South Korean artists were blacklisted by the government for supporting the victims and their families. BTS was helping the victims' families, and at the time they couldn't admit that Spring Day was about Swole or they would get banned. Swole tragedy is what led to President Park getting impeached for corruption.
Oh.
The whole story is so much worse than you could ever believe.
No, I believe it. Just because of some of the stories covered on Rotten Mango about South Korea and their politics and the way that they handle things, it's similar to people looking at the United States. It's like, oh, I can't believe that you guys handled it this way and not this way. Like, it's hard to be a critic when you're not a part of their culture. But yeah, no, I'm totally not surprised that things were suppressed. I mean, the Burning Sun
Twitch
case.
lit a wild camera up. F. Appears Twitch lit catch it using poke catch. Winners revealed in 90s.
The Burning Sun case is a good example of it. I still don't know what all went on there, but I know that there was a member of Big Bang who is no longer a part of that group that was involved in all that stuff. And also watching Korean dramas, I've seen how it's like, oh, the bullies get away with things because their parents have the money. Here in the States, like, we will sit here and say, oh, well, I'm going to take care of the mom. Call your mom so I can take care of her because I'm not allowed to hit a kid. But over there in Korea, that's not how it works. But also, we have capital punishment. They don't have capital punishment, but they do have prisons with labor. Our prisons are not good. Like, no, I'm pretty sure. I don't have to watch it to know that was horrendous. and a war crime. Most likely. Okay, and I need to stop one before the end of the black row. Eeh.
Oh. Camerupt, F, escaped. No one caught it? John Aswu 5 rig. Enter a message.
So we must be close to the hour mark, and we are. It's 10:57.
A message.
Yeah. One day, someday, I'll do more updates to the stream.
I feel like I got so much done on the rug today, but still feel like it will take forever.
You will find out over time. And I think right now I need to switch to gray. Yep. This is the only row that I have that does this weird color change. Where'd I put the gray? There it is. Oh no, that's Butterfly. I was about to say, that's not that song. Oh, actually, I said those streams might be quieter. Also, those may only be 30 minutes that week. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out when I get there. But just a heads up for that week. I just want to finish this row, man. I'm probably going to recolor my hair sometime this week. I figured out I don't like straightening my hair simply because I don't like the smell of my hair for the next couple weeks after. So, that's probably not happening anymore. Unless I'm really desperate. Oh, we have gone over tonight. But that is alright. Once I'm at the end of this row, the stream will come to an end. I do want to thank everyone for tuning in. I got a minute. I gotta tie this string. Well, more than a minute. Probably like 5 or 10.
I used AI to calculate how long the rug will take, but it also broke it down into easy to track milestones like 6.8 inks is 10%, etc.
Okay. So AI can't crochet, but it can help with project management, is what I'm hearing.
My goal today was to hit 10% and I exceeded that.
Well, then give yourself a pat on the back. Because you did the thing. Okay. Got 4 stitches left. 2, 3, 4. Well, there was really 5. This is why I can't count. But we're at the end of the row. And hope you have a great night. Tune in tomorrow for more tapestry and the temperature blanket. Have a good one.
Good night.